Now that you've learned the basics of SharePoint and how to create and edit pages, lists, and libraries, this module will teach you how to create a subsite. A subsite acts as an additional site under your parent site and allows you to organize your site collection more efficiently. It can inherit your parent site permissions or have its own unique permissions. However, it cannot see libraries created on your parent site or share libraries created in it with your parent site's home page or other subsites in your site collection. Once deleted, it cannot be recovered. Let's see how to create a subsite. Navigate to your site's home page, also referred to as your parent site. From your home page, under the Site Actions menu, click on New Site. The next page displays SharePoint site templates. As you learned in a previous training module, if you click on a template, a description in the panel to the right explains what functionality is included in that template. It's important to note that the Team Site template uses a wiki page as the default home page. All the other templates use a web part page, which can be more difficult to modify. Therefore, usually a team site is your best choice. After selecting the desired template, fill in the title and URL blocks on the right. Note, the title will be displayed on each page of your subsite, so make sure it describes the subsite. Keep the URL simple and as short as possible. Do not use any spaces in the URL. When you're finished, click on More Options. Next, you will see the Create screen. There are 5 areas you need to complete. The first 2 areas include the title and URL. They were automatically filled in from what was entered on the previous page. If you want to change them, you can do so in this area, or if you failed to fill them in previously, fill them in now. The description box helps describe the purpose of the new subsite, but you do not have to include one. If you do, it will appear under the site's title in the breadcrumb trail. The next area of the Create screen is where you choose user permissions. If you select Use Same Permissions as Parent Site, you will not be able to change the user permissions on your new subsite once it's created. Select Use Unique Permissions if you want the permissions to be different than your parent site. The last 2 areas on the Create screen lets you determine the site's navigation. Under the Navigation area, you can choose to display the site in the quick launch of the parent site and on the top link bar of the parent site. Choosing both allows others to more easily find your subsite. Under Navigation Inheritance, selecting Yes duplicates the top link bar from your parent site. This allows others to more easily navigate back to the pages in your parent site. If you select No, you will need to create a custom top link bar for the new subsite if you want one. After you've made all your selections, click Create. The subsite homepage will appear and you can begin adding lists, libraries, and content to it. Note, if you selected Use Unique Permissions, you will need to complete one additional screen before the site is actually created. Let's look at that screen. This is the Set Up Groups for the Site screen. It only appears if you selected Unique Permissions. On this screen, you will initially select the Visitors, Members, and Owners groups for the site. You can use an already existing group or create a new one. Once you've made your selections, click OK and your new site will appear. Note, these groups can be changed after the site is created. Details about groups and setting permissions is covered in Module 5. Now that you know how to create a subsite, let's see how you delete a subsite. When you delete a site or a subsite, you delete all pages, lists, and libraries associated with it. From your subsite homepage, under the Site Actions menu, click on Site Settings. Then on the next screen, click on Delete this site under the Site Actions section. Once a site or a subsite is deleted, it cannot be recovered from the recycle bin. Therefore, look at the URL to verify you are deleting the correct site, and then click OK. The next screen will appear to confirm the site has been deleted. Do not use your browser's back button, but click on the Go Back to Site link to properly navigate back to SharePoint. Now that you know how to create and delete a subsite, let's see how you can change the appearance of your subsite or even the appearance of your parent site and other pages in your site collection. You do this by changing its theme. This allows you to change the font type and modify font colors, link colors, and background colors. To change your site theme, go to the home page, either your parent site homepage or the home page of a subsite, and select Site Settings under the Site Actions menu. On the next screen, under Look and Feel, select Site Theme. On the Site Theme page, select a theme on the right, and a color palette to the left shows the colors that will be used. You can also change colors individually, change the heading and body fonts, and change hyperlink colors using the individual color selection area. Since some color selections may not look as expected, or they may make your site hard to read because of font and background color combinations, click on the Preview button at the bottom of the page to see how your site will look. If you like the new colors, click Apply to change your site. If not, select a different set of colors until you get the look you want. As a site owner, creating and using team subsites can increase the effectiveness of your site collection. To learn more about team subsites, use this link. For your convenience, a summary of each training module with links to additional online training, and a quick reference guide can be found on the Battalion's collaboration homepage in the Quick Launch area.